Yeah, quick one about water, Texas Monthly. The mystery of the West Texas geyser deepens. Turns out the Permian Basin, well, that's been blowing briny water 100 feet high, isn't the well the Railroad Commission thought it was. Around New Year's Eve, a well on a ranch in southern Crane Country re-roared to life. It blew 25,000 barrels a day of briny water 100 feet into the air by itself. This was odd. There is no known high pressure zone of salty water out there, at least none that exists naturally. Was it a plugged and abandoned oil well? An old water well? There was nothing in the state's mapping system to indicate there was a well there. On January 10th, private researchers spelunking through archives found a record of a 1948 well drilled by Gulf Oil called the C2112. It was 1,390-foot dry hole that was plugged in 1957. Because Chevron had acquired Gulf in the years since and assumed liability for its plugged wells. Chevron took command of the scene and brought the geyser under control on Monday this week. And that's when the mystery deepened. While excavating around the blown-out well, Chevron found a second well 20 feet away. Based on the number and diameter of the steel pipes in the well, the second well appears to be the CT-112. That means the blowout was coming from an unknown well of an unknown depth and belonging to an unknown owner. We've had people scoring all of our records and we cannot find it to date. Record, says Dennis McHugh, Chevron General Manager of wells in the Permian Basin. We don't know. It's a mystery for us. Yeah, they brought in quite some equipment, obviously. So now, I want to show you another article, which I haven't read yet. Groundwater, not ice sheets, is the largest source of water on land, and most of it is ancient. Outside of the world's oceans, groundwater is one of the largest stores of water on Earth. While it might appear that the planet is covered in vast lakes and river systems, they make only 0.01% of Earth's water. In fact, we know now that there is 100 times as much groundwater on this planet as there is fresh water on its surface. So now we have days which are getting shorter. Earth's spin is in a way increasing. We have electromagnetical things going on like pole shifts and Earth's magnetosphere is weakening and all this kind of stuff. So you would expect that the water from underneath is coming up. It could come up through the ground. And it can come up really quickly. And probably the earthquakes in Austria, that well in Texas, and this article, they relate all together to the same thing. Especially if you think about Europe and other places where you have geothermal activity. You might really start to wrap your head around that. A recent analysis that looked 10 kilometers beneath the surface found that the true volume is likely twice as large. These new estimates mean that groundwater is the largest continental reservoir of water, even more than all the water contained in the continental ice sheets in Antarctica and Greenland, which were long thought to be the Earth's second largest source of water. There is a whole lot of water under our feet. Liquefaction, conductivity, all these kind of things. If there is enough charge in the air, let's put it simply, water doesn't care about gravitational forces because it will rise upwards, as has been shown in laboratory experiments. Billy Yelverton, he had this kind of. I probably search once and I will show you what I mean. I don't know what the name. Does it have a name? This effect where water is rising towards the electrical discharge. But I leave it here. It's all related. It's all about the water. Not everything, but many things. Thanks. Bye.